Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Miss Norma. Today I'm going to talk about my enemies. People that team up against me. People that think they can destroy me. No, you cannot destroy me. You cannot destroy me without my permission. How are you going to destroy me? Team up against me? The people that following you, the people that team up against me with you, they're just as foolish as you are. How are you going to destroy me without my permission? The way you talk, the way you think, the way you behave, your character, your personality, your mentality are not the same as mine. So how are you going to destroy me? You are living in the other country, West Africa, and you don't even know me. You listen to one guy that I was talking to, and I didn't want to be with him. I talked to him, and I found out he's not the right person for me, and I walk away. But you listen to that person, and you team up against me. What else that you do? You did a group and social media like Facebook team up against me, and you think you can mess up or you can destroy my reputation. You can smear my name. How you gonna do that? Because what you saying is lies. Is all lies. How you gonna do that? I'm just simply living my life the best way I know how. In New York City, in America, I don't bother anybody. I'm not in anybody's business. I live my life with respect, with truthfulness, with integrity. My energy is too precious, is gold, is power. You think I'm gonna let fools like you guys destroy my reputation? How you gonna do? You don't have the power. You weak. That's what you people like you. We always will be behind my back. You cannot face me. You cannot face me. You can't even see me in the street and approach me. You don't even have the courage to do that. All you could do, just talk on garbage BS about me because that's who you are. You don't see a good person. Even though I was in front of this guy, I was talking to this guy. I went out to this guy. He didn't see who I am. He couldn't see who I am. Do you know why? Because he's not a good man. He's a thief. He's a criminal. He's a bastard. He's a liar. He's a manipulator. He's a sex. He has a sex addiction. And plus, this guy was married. In my culture, we don't do that. A man will have only one wife. And he didn't even start. He didn't even start it. He didn't even start the relationship with honesty. So how you want the relationship to be successful? He was all lie. He was playing games with me, but he think that I didn't see. He can use me, can manipulate me. He think that I beat him in his own game. Although I wasn't playing any game. I simply was being myself. I wasn't playing any games. Now who's in trouble? Him. This guy even tried to kill me with black magic. I know everything. I will never be with a man like that. That sleep with other men, that sleep with teenagers, underage kids, that lie, that cheat. And you want me, and you think you can mess up my face, my life. You don't have the intelligence. If you were intelligent, you will keep me in your life. I'm a gift from God. I know I'm not perfect. Of course not. I'm not perfect. I made mistake like everybody else. But I learn from them. I become better each day, each month, and each year. What you say about me and what your people are saying behind my back, you cannot even face me, is beneath me. That's why I don't say anything to you. I don't respond to you. I don't respond to you. That's why I don't say. I just stay quiet, keep my integrity, my self-respect, and go on with my life. I already made one mistake, gave you my telephone number, but I'll be damned to make a second mistake and allow you to stay in my life. Why would I? I only see you for who you are. When somebody show you who they are, believe. My sisters, my brothers, my black people. Believe. When somebody show you who they are, believe them. You don't have, this guy don't even have the intelligence, the wisdom, the character, the honesty to face me. Instead of just said, okay, I did send him a test to stating that I don't think you the right fit for me. You the right man for me. I don't want that relationship. All he has to say to me, okay, and he goes away. But he didn't do that. If he team up with other people, other women that he's sleeping with, which he already had a wife, or should I say have a wife, sleeping with other people, and what I was going to be, your third wife, your second wife, what I was going to be, your second wife. This isn't my culture. And when you start a relationship with lies, it doesn't stay. It won't stay, because the truth is the light, and the lie, the manipulation, the deception, the envy, the jealousy is dark. So the light always outshine the darkness. You think I didn't know anything because I didn't say anything. What is the point? What is the point? What is the point fighting with a fool? That's putting myself down. I know who I am, where I come from. What kind of person, what kind of man that I need in my life, I want in my life. Why would I let you destroy my life? A man who doesn't know how to respect himself, a man who doesn't know how to protect himself, a man who doesn't know how to be a leader, a man who doesn't have nothing to offer a woman. And plus, in Africa, I know that men can have many wives, but at the same time, you have to be able to take care of the wife. You have nothing. You have nothing. So why you want a second wife for? So you think I was going to marry you, take care of you and your family? As a woman, I don't deserve to be taken care of. How you going to be my leader if you don't even know how to speak, how to defend your life, your own life? Look the way your behavior. Look the way you behave. You nasty. You disgusting. Look the way you behave. For peace sake. I don't want somebody like that in my life. I'm not stupid. I'm not ignorant. Although people might think that, but that's on them. That's their business. I don't have nothing to prove. Everything that I have to prove, I only prove it to myself. I don't care what people think of me. I don't have to. I don't need your validation. I don't need your friendship. I don't need your love. I have all that. All I need, I have it. It's within me. I don't need people to clap for me. I'm clapping for myself. I don't need people to make me happy. I make myself happy. I don't need people to take care of me. I take care of me. All the negative you put towards me. Why don't you put it towards yourself? To take care of yourself. To live a life with integrity. With self-respect. With integrity. Just maybe your family will be proud of you. Your children, the 2 children that you have will be proud of you. You just destroy your bloodline by coming after me. Your mistake is just a book by its cover. People is not what they seem. Before you judge somebody, get to know the person. It's not because you talk to the person a couple times, you know the person. You see how foolish you are? You thought that you knew me, but you didn't know me. Look, if you knew me, your behavior, you will keep me. Your behavior will show you. Your behavior will be different. Although to know greatness, you have to have it. You didn't have it for yourself. That's what you thought I was anybody. I was the other person, the other women you sleeping with that gave themselves away without nothing. And you think that I was the same. And just when I didn't have to tell you anything. In fact, I sent you a email stated that I don't think it's going to work. I don't want further contact with you. It's not going to work. You're not the right person for me. And I have the right to defend myself. If I don't defend myself, who's going to do it for me? That's what God gave us, heart and brain, to think for yourself, to know what's best for us, to protect ourselves, to defend ourselves from idiot, from bad people like you. I'm not going to let no man destroy my life. I learned my lesson. I learned from my mistake. I'm not perfect, but in that age, and this time, 21st century, I'm not going to let no man destroy my life. Because if you try, you will find out. I know men like you think every woman is the same. Not every woman the same, because am I the same like your sisters? Am I the same that the woman that you married, you have 2 children with? Am I the same with the women that you sleeping around with? I'm not. You didn't see me for who I am because you're not a good person. You're not a good man. You think just because I allowed myself, I gave you my number, I was like you. But I didn't know you. You talk to me, you approach me, I agree to get to know you. But if I knew you all like that, I would have never given you my number. Instead of just leave me alone, but you team up against me with your people, with the women you sleeping with their family, and do black magic. But everything you doing, you did come back to you. You didn't touch me. You even do black magic about my beauty. You even do black magic about my health, my money. my love life so nobody, no man will see me. What kind of person you are? And meanwhile, you have sisters, many of them. Meanwhile, you have a daughter. Everything you did to me, your family, your children will pay it. One day when they grow up, they're gonna meet exactly a man like you. Hopefully, they're good person. They become good person. God, my God, my angels, my ancestors from Africa and Haiti can have mercy on them. Because sometimes people, God, when people in your life to teach you a lesson, to better your life, to teach you, to educate you, so you can become a better person. You can become a better person. But unfortunately, some people, they don't learn, they never learned. They don't learn. Instead of letting me go in peace, when people ask about Miss Norma, all you have to say, oh, it didn't work out. But you're starting to team up against me. Told people bad things about me, things that I haven't done, that I will never do in my life. All the things you was tell people about me, you the one who was living that, you the one who were living that kind of life. I don't do those things. That's what I meant, peace. I will always be in peace. I will die in peace. Because I never hate anybody. I never envy anybody. I never jealous. In fact, that's not me. If somebody is doing better than me, I'm happy for them. I learn when I find somebody that's smarter, that know more than me, I learn from them instead of compete, instead of get jealous. That's what I do. Because in life, there's enough for everybody. But you even want to unalive me. You went to spiritual healers, to voodoo priests, try to unalive me. And you think that you will be happy. You will find peace. You will find success in your life. You destroy in your life, especially when you go after good people. Especially when you go after a good woman. I'm a good woman. I'm a decent human. I'm a decent woman. I'm a decent human being. And you go after me to destroy, to unalive me because I don't want to be with you. I have the right to defend myself. That's what God give me brain. I have love for myself. I know how to take care of myself. I know what I deserve. I know my self-worth. Nobody, even men like you, cannot destroy what I have for myself. Because what I have, no one can destroy it. Only God can destroy it. Because God gave it to me. The first day I was born, God gave it to me. It's within me. Nobody can take it away because people that give it to me, men that give it to me, family that give it to me, friends that give it to me, co-workers that give it to me, neighbors that didn't give it to me. The only person who can take it away is God itself. That's what happens when you go after good people. The more you come after me, the more devastated your life will be. What happened into your life? What now? I'm not going to name any name. You know who you are. That man who tried to destroy me is ended up destroying himself and his people. That was were in that team up against me. Try to mess up my life, my character. Nobody can mess up my life and my character. The only person who can mess up my life and my character, who I am, is me. Who are you to have the power to say you're going to make people? I don't care if people think shit about me. You the one who don't know who you are. You the one who don't know how to love yourself. You don't know who don't have shit. All you know how to do is dress up. Take a damn shower and put some clothes on. Thank you, somebody. You cannot destroy who I am. You cannot destroy. You cannot. I don't care who believe you. Good for them. Let them believe you. Who are they? They're God. As long God know who I am, my ancestors know who I am, my angel knows who I am. Archangel Michael and Angel Gabriel. The two angels that protecting me, that helping me to deal with people like you and your people that team up against me. You people gonna see. You're gonna believe there's a God. You don't believe there's an angels. There's angels. You're gonna believe there's ancestors. Although you people don't believe that you can pray 5 times a day and you don't believe your ancestors. You probably ask, why she know all that? They told me. My ancestor talked to me. They told me all about you. What kind of man that you are. You don't deserve somebody like me. I know my self-worth. You don't deserve me. That's why you don't know. When you met me, you didn't know what to do. You didn't know how to treat me. Because you don't deserve me. And you can never be my leader. What is the role of a man? To lead. To lead his family. You cannot do that. You cannot never lead somebody like me. You don't even know how to communicate for peace sake. You don't even know how to communicate for peace sake. I know that the way you were talking to me, not even talking, staring at me when I'm talking, try to study me, think you can play with me. You cannot play with me. And you will never have the wisdom, the intelligence, the character, the integrity that I have. You a piece of, you know what? And now you take that, you a lover boy. Everybody loves you. But sometime in life, not everybody, not every day is Sunday. Once in a while, you get Thursday. You're going to find somebody who's not going to want you. You cannot sleep with. You cannot manipulate. You cannot destroy. You didn't want to learn. I can see something was wrong. When I try to help you, to give you my good advice, you didn't want to learn. You try to manipulate me instead. Lie and cheat. This is your life. I let you play your games. And I just be myself. If you don't learn from that mistake, you will never learn. You will never learn. You think you can destroy my reputation? I'm not doing what you're doing. I'm not the one who's pretending to lie to people and your neighborhood, your family, pretend to be something that I'm not. Telling people, I'm a prostitute. Telling people I'm a junker. I have a drug addiction. Meanwhile, you the one who's acting like that. You the one who with the problem. You the one who's living that life. That's what men like you do. And that's what other people do too. When they want to manipulate other people, gaslighting other people against somebody that they envy, that they hate. Everything they're doing that's horrible, that's bad. They want to put it in that innocent people. But they don't know that actions have consequences. What goes around always comes around. It might take a month. It might take even years, but you will pay for what you did to innocent people. I know that, and I believe that very deeply. Anyway, my people, I'm not going to make that video too long. is already 25 minutes. I will talk to you another time. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Leave a comment. Share my video to other people. And I will talk to you again. Bye.